Hello everyone, let's talk about the January 2026 security update for Windows 11. So the update KB5074109, also known as the build 26200.7623, was supposed to be a small update without any new features. However, it turned out to be a nightmare for many users because it introduced a slew of new problems, in many cases forcing users to uninstall it. The update was released on January 13, 2026, and shortly after, issues started to surface. When the company first released the update, it acknowledged some of these problems, which included remote desktop sign-in failures with credential prompts impacting Azure Virtual Desktop and Windows 365 connections. Also, the company noted that apps may become unresponsive when saving files directly to the cloud storage location, such as OneDrive and Dropbox. After installing the update, several apps, such as Notepad and Snipping Tool, also failed to launch with error 0x83F8001. And there has also been reports of Windows 11 failing to format USB flash drives using the FAT32 file system. The company also noted issues with the classic version of Outlook when using pub accounts and PST files. The company noted that the application might freeze, refuse to open, or hang in the background. And here, that's where the company actually recommended users to uninstall the update in order to mitigate this issue. And issues didn't stop there, as many other users reported several problems with the operating system, including black screen and frame drops for devices using NVIDIA GPUs. Here on Reddit, we can see people complaining about black screens, and then even on the Microsoft forums, we can see rendering issues using GPUs from NVIDIA after installing the update KB5074109. Some other users also noticed booting issues like computer being unresponsive during startup. Here's the report of that, and other users also noted the same issue. Also in Reddit, another user also noted severe system instability by frequent browser crashes and thousands of critical errors in Event Viewer, and this person even provided a series of steps to uninstall the update and restore stability to the system. After installing the January 2026 update, some people also noted that some PCs may reboot or experience the blue screen of death during GPU task or normal startup after the update, something that was also resolved after uninstalling the update. The update also affected File Explorer behavior by ignoring customization settings defined by the desktop.ini file, and other users also noted Task Manager freezes or hang when certain apps are open. To make things even worse, a lot of people has been complaining about receiving the error 0x800F0905 when trying to uninstall the update. Now, if you also went to the update history page and then on the uninstall updates, you are not able to uninstall the update KB5074109 because you received the error 0x800F0905, then you can still uninstall the update using System Restore and using a previous restore point, or you can also restore your computer from a previous full backup. Now, whether all these issues are isolated or global, I cannot comment on that, but I can say that I'm hearing a lot of people complaining about something with this update. It is important to note that the company also released an out-of-band update, which is the type of update that the company releases outside of the regular schedule to fix known issues as they appear. However, this particular update only resolved the authentication issue with remote desktop, and even on the official page, the company is still listing other known issues for the January 2026 update. Now, if you haven't installed the update, it is best to pause this feature and wait a little longer, and you can do this from the Windows Update settings and by clicking the pause button right here. I personally usually disable automatic updates and then I install them manually once I know they're saved, usually a few weeks after they're released. Now, have you been noticing any issues with this update on your computer? Let me know in the comments. Also, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.